Yo, 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 this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. We talking about boxing for all my boxing heads out there, man. Breaking down these the big fight in the middleweight division. Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, David Lemeiux, you know what I mean? Big fight, big fight. Big fight mainly because Triple G, you know what I'm saying? The fight got announced about a couple of month or two ago, something like that. Now, when fights first get announced, I don't like doing breakdown, prediction, whatever you want, preview video, whatever you want to call it. I usually don't like doing those when I first hear about it because you don't want to make any rash decision, prediction, emotion, anything like that. So I give it some time to settle in, you know what I mean, like the expectations settle in. And you know, a guy could do something different in training camp. So I try to do it within the month to 2 weeks, something like that. The fight October 17th in New York in a couple of weeks, man, about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And I'm excited about the fight, man. Good fight. Now, breaking these fighters down, you know, I'm looking at let's start with David Lemeiux. Now, David Lemeiux, if you want to really look at him, look at his Marco Antonio Rubio fight in 2011. That fight basically sums up who David Lemeiux is as a fighter. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is he's very aggressive, power in both hands, likes to come forward, things like that. And you know he's a good power in both hands, very aggressive. He likes to he did all that against Rubio. Now he likes to overextend sometimes. He reaches kind of like a Manny Pacquiao. He likes to overextend and reach because he wants to land that big shot because the guy has power. There's no doubt. David Lemeiux has power in both hands. You know what I mean? He likes to kind of overextend himself sometimes to land, and he can get countered like that. He can get counter punched with the left hook or a straight right. You know what I mean? Because he leaves himself open. You know what I mean? So the Rubio fight, it's on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. That fight kind of sums up who he is as a fighter. You know, very aggressive, things like that, coming forward. And you know what I mean? He was dominating Rubio until the 6th, because Rubio is a power puncher himself. I think Rubio has, 59 wins, 51 knockouts? That's impressive. So Rubio is a power puncher too, like Triple G. Lemeiux was hurt, dominating the guy, had him hurt a few times, even in the first round. In the 6th round, he opened up on Lemeiux, because Lemieux is a good athlete. David Lemeiux is a very good athlete, good hand speed, good footwork, not fast feet, not good footwork. He has, like Pacquiao, not good footwork. He just has very fast feet and fast hands. But he doesn't use his athleticism for defense. You know what I mean? And you look at the David Lemeiux fight, it shows. You know what I mean? Until the 6th round, he got hurt. In the 7th round, he got knocked. His corner stopped it. You know what I mean? And they didn't think he could take it. You know what I mean? And a lot of power guys, they don't have good. Let's say don't have good chins. It's not tested. You know what I mean? Because they're knocking everybody out like Lemeiux has. You know what I mean? Even Triple G, he's knocking everybody out. And when his chin finally got tested, you know, he got stopped. You know what I mean? And Rubio stopped it. So that sums up who he is. Very aggressive, coming forward, good power. Not a lot of emphasis on defense, even though he is a very good athlete. The guy's a good athlete, solid hand speed. You know what I mean? Good, solid size for a middleweight. Now Triple G is one of the bigger middleweights in the division. You know what I mean? He can easily move up to super middleweight, 168, with no problem. You know what I mean? He can do that no problem, in my opinion. You know, but I mean, so that fight summed him up, in my opinion. You do all those good things, but at the end of the day, the sport is called boxing. There's some defense involved too. Anytime you throw a punch in boxing, you leave yourself open to be countered. Even with throwing the jab, you can be countered over the top to the body. You know what I mean? Anytime, that's why boxing is chess and not checkers. A lot of you guys say that stuff is boring, but that's what the sport is, boxing. You know what I mean? He doesn't really put any emphasis on his defense. And he's going to need that with a power puncher with Triple G. Also notice in that fight, Lemeiux, when he lands good, the guy can crack, he can punch. When he lands a good shot on the guy, he's used to the guy backing up. But he landed some shots on Rubio, and Rubio didn't really back up. Lemeiux just kind of stands there. Cause even Teddy Atlas was saying, when I watched the fight, Teddy Atlas was saying it, he just kind of stands there, like he doesn't really know what to do. If you're standing there, you're a sitting duck. You're an easy target to get countered. No head movement. He doesn't pivot, anything like that. You know what I mean? None of that. He just kind of stands there. You don't want to be a sitting target against Triple G. You're going to get out of there. You're out. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Defense, he's a good athlete. His defense could be better. Now, when he got hurt in the 6th round, he came out in the 7th and he started a box. Coming off his back foot behind the jab, you know what I mean? Trying to use hand movement to slip punches, things like that. Hand movement, ducking, slipping. And he ended up, you can tell he doesn't really feel comfortable fighting that way because he got knocked out in that exact same round trying to box. You know, he's not used to doing that. You know, he's used to being the aggressive guy, the guy that's coming forward, things like that. That's what he's used to doing. He's used to hitting guys, they backing up because the guy has power. Lemeiux has power, man, no doubt. This guy's got 34 wins, 31 knockouts. I think he's what, 34 and 2? So 36 overall fights, 31 knockouts. That's impressive. The guy has power. I mean, the guy has that type of punching power. He's dangerous, man. But even with that being said, he fought Rubio in 2011. Now, 3 years later, 2014, Rubio was a little bit older. He fought Triple G. And Golovkin knocked him out in the 2nd round. I thought the referee, I think he was a little bit earlier stop, but I understand it. I thought he stopped it at 9. Oh, I thought Rubio was up by 10. He knocked him down. I thought Rubio had got up by 10 count, but whatever. Knocked him out in the 2nd. Triple G, he's got great power, just like Lemeiux, no doubt about it. You know what I mean? 33 and 0, 34 and 0, 31 knockouts himself. So he's got power. Now the thing about Triple G, everybody talks about his power, and rightfully so. But his defense, in my opinion, is a little bit underrated. You know what I mean? Hand speed. I'm not saying they are fast, but underrated is for the simple fact a lot of people don't talk about it. They talk about his power and things like that. You know what I mean? Which they should. You know what I mean? But hand speed, defense, athleticism, all around complete fighter. You know what I mean? I'm not a big Triple G fan. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not a Triple G fan. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm looking at these fighters with no bias. You know what I mean? And the guy can fight. He's a complete fighter. The thing that impresses me, besides the power, the thing that impresses me the most about Triple G is how he cut the ring off. He cuts the ring off beautifully, man. It's beautiful how he does it. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of extra effort. Just one that, you know, slides your front foot to the left, to the left, and your back, and he does it beautiful, cutting the ring off. He does it so beautiful, man. And guys with his power, they're used to backing up and things like that. You know what I mean? All those things with Triple G, a lot of people don't talk about it because the boy's power, and they should talk about it because his power is legit. His power is legit, man. I like Triple G though. I really do. I made a future pound for pound list video a couple of weeks ago, and he was #2 on it. He has the potential to make these things happen. You know what I mean? Now, this is a good resume builder for Triple G. That's one of the things I knock on Triple G. Like, hold on, before everybody anointing these guys, you know, the next best thing, God himself placed him on earth. There you go. You know what I'm saying? His resume. Let's calm down. Now, when it comes to a resume and you gotta look at rankings. Now, me personally, I don't really follow WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, even though those are the 4 sanctioning bodies. I go by transnational boxing rankings, TBR. That's what I call them, transnational boxing rankings. You know what I mean? I follow those. That's what I usually go through. You know what I mean? And if they're middleweight division, they have David Lemeiux ranked #4. They've got Cotto as the champion, you know, because he beat Marvilla Sergio Martinez, and he got a fight coming up right around Thanksgiving with Canelo. They got Triple G, the #1 contender, Peter Quillin, Andy Lee, and they got David Lemeiux. So this is a good resume builder for Triple G, no doubt. It's a good resume builder. I'm like, okay, now your resume is getting there. And I'm not so type of people that just anointing guys automatically like a lot of people do. You know what I mean? Hey, I like to see it for myself. Now, this is a solid resume builder. He's still going. He got to fight a Cotto Canelo or Peter Quillin, something like that in middleweight. You got to make these things happen. You know what I mean? But this is a good step up for Triple G, no doubt. You know what I mean? No doubt about that. It's a good step up as far as resume builder, in my opinion. Now, I was curious to see how would Triple G deal with a guy who has solid hand speed. I personally believe David Lemeiux has faster hands than Triple G. You know what I mean? I definitely believe that. But he had to deal with that with Willie Monroe Jr., his last fight. I mean, Monroe Jr. definitely had the faster hands. And he was landing some shots on Triple. I was gonna call him Lemeiux, on Triple G. He landed some shots. southpaw, good skilled guy, boxer, things like that. He landed some solid shots on Triple G, but that may be because Triple G had no respect for his power. So I think Willie Monroe was 19-2 and 6 knockouts, so 21 total fights on 6 knockouts. So there's not a lot of power there. So maybe he was taking those chances. I don't think he was, but he was getting hit. He was taking some solid shots, man. He was taking. Lemieux has faster hands with Triple G. You know what I mean? Not blowing him away, but he definitely has faster hands, in my opinion, with power. With power. So I don't think Triple G, if he was doing that, I'm just gonna take this risk and just walk in. Don't do that with Lemieux, because Lemieux gonna either get you out of there or he gonna hurt you bad. You know what I mean? Triple G's chin hasn't really been tested fully. You know what I mean? David Lemieux can do that. He definitely can. I think he probably will. I definitely don't see this fight going 12 rounds. These guys are coming to fight. You know what I mean? I just know Triple G is the more complete fighter. Offense, defense, foot speed, hand speed, footwork, things like that. Head movement, slipping punches, angles, playing chess and not checkers. Triple G does that better with power and size. I think they've listed David Lemieux like 5'9.5", just under 5'10", and I think Triple G's 5'10.5", just under 5'11". So he has some physical advantages. They're the bigger, stronger guy. I think their reach are right around the same, about the same, about 70, 71, things like that. But Triple G is a bigger, stronger fighter, more complete fighter with power. He's dealt with hand speed before with Willie Monroe, things like that. I've seen him fight off his back foot a little bit, because when he fought against Rubio, the first thing, kind of like in the first round, even a little bit in the second, mainly in the first round, he had Triple G backing up, because Rubio had some solid power. You know, he landed some shots on Triple G. You know what I mean? So you know, it's not like you Triple G fans think Triple G is the best thing ever. No, nah, you know, the guy has flaws. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. You know, so, but the guy, I like Triple G, man. The guy is a solid fighter, man. He's solid, a complete fighter. With all that being said, as far as a prediction, I definitely got to go with Triple G. I don't see the fight going to whoever wins it. I don't see the fight going 12. And with David Lemieux, who's not known for his defense and using his athletics, I think he's a better athlete too. Even though Triple G's athleticism is a little bit underrated, Lemieux is still the better athlete. He just doesn't use it for emphasis on defense. He's going to leave himself open for counters, for lead shots. With Triple G's power and his size, I think the fight is going to end, and I think Triple G going to get the stoppage. I don't see it going 12. I think he's going to get the stoppage. Lemieux is going to leave himself open. The question is, if Lemieux lands a solid shot, because I said Lemieux, he's 34 and 2, 34 wins. With 34 wins, Lemieux's got 31 knockouts. That's impressive. That is very impressive. So he has power. He has solid power. He had Rubio hurt, you know what I mean? The guy has solid power. So will Triple G's chin be tested? You know what I mean? His defense ain't top notch. It's solid. It's not top notch. And Lemieux has the faster hands, in my opinion. I think Lemieux has the faster hands. So with Triple G's, we haven't seen that really. Can he take a big shot in a combination, things like that? Because Lemieux likes to let his hand. He's an entertaining fighter. He lets his hands go, man, with power in both hooks, straights. He lets them go, uppercut, things like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like I said, I don't see the fight. Whoever wins it, I don't see it going 12. I don't see it going 12. And I'm interested to see, will Triple G's chin be tested? Because he's fighting a guy with a power, man. With a lot of Lemieux has some power. So like I said, when I saw Triple G get touched up against Willie Monroe, because Willie Monroe's last fight was landing some shots on him, man. He was landing some big, which is that Willie Monroe don't have power. He only got 6 knockouts and 19 wins in 21 total fights. He doesn't have a lot of power there. David Lemieux does. So that's what I'm intrigued, I'm interested about. You know what I mean? But when you look at the more complete, well-rounded fighter, that's Triple G, no doubt, with power. And let me talk about Triple G with power. And that's what I think Triple G is going to get him. I think Lemieux is going to leave himself open coming forward. And he's going to take a shot. You know, he's going to take a shot. Rubio proved he doesn't have the best chin. That's been proven. And, you know, but I'm interested to see if he's able to land a shot on Triple G. How does Triple G take it? I mean, with some serious combination or good, you know what I mean? Because Monroe touched him up. And Lemieux has the faster hands. But anyway, man, I don't see the fight going 12, and I got Triple G winning it, man. I mean, if Lemieux comes out wild and reckless, the fight won't go past 4. he'll get him out of there. You know what I mean? If both guys are landing some shots, it could turn into maybe a great fight. A Trio Guy and Mickey Ward type stuff. Diego Corrales Castillo type stuff. You know what I mean? Both guys landing shots. Because Lemieux got power, man. The boys got power. No doubt about that. But we'll see. We'll see October 17th. I mean, let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know, I know a lot of Triple G fans out there. You guys think he's just God's gift to earth. You guys need to calm down a little bit. He's good. The boy's good. He's solid. I like Triple G, man. Just relax a little bit. This is a good stepping stone and a solid resume builder for Triple G. Even Lemieux, but for Triple G, as far as pound for pound, things like that. This is a good resume builder, no doubt. You know what I mean? I see him getting a stoppage, man. I definitely see him getting a stoppage, man. I'm gonna say within 8 rounds, within eight he'll get the stoppage. Can he take his power? You know what I mean? Can his chin hold up? I think Lemieux gonna land some shots. Can his chin hold up? Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. It's gonna be a good, interesting fight, I think. I think both guys gonna land some shots. A good fight for the middleweight division, things like that. Good, solid fight. Good stepping stone for Triple G, and I see him winning via the knockout. I see him winning and continuing building his resume for maybe the Cotto Canelo winner in 2016 if that happens. You know what I mean? Maybe a Kid Chocolate Peter Quillen. But anyway, so let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and let me know what you think, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.